Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Overanalyst here, and I am finally back after pretty much a week hiatus. Basically, long story short, I had some energy problems, work was getting a little hectic, and I just needed to take some time off and kind of recalibrate myself. And so that's what I did. And so this entire week, I've got videos already planned out, and that will hopefully give me some breathing room for future weeks, because what really happened was that I started getting behind on my videos, and in order to try to stay caught up, I started streaming a lot, which was fun. I enjoyed streaming and probably will continue to do so. However, I just got worn out. I really did, and I stopped feeling interested in doing reactions, and I haven't felt interested in doing some of my own personal videos. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to relax, try to get myself figured out, readjust my sleep schedule because it went all over the place. And now I'm back and I'm feeling a whole lot better. And as you can see, I've got, well, you probably can't see, but I've got a lot of videos planned. And to kick things off, I'm going to start off with Divide Music's Always Hated Goodbyes. It looks like an original song by the looks of it. And so I'm just going to quickly see Quality Assurance by Verum. I'm guessing like the audio tester. Video editor by EMM. And then art album by Mr. Lazarus. And he's actually got lyrics. Oh, that's interesting. Let's check this out. I'm really curious. I'm really curious what this is going to be. Shout out to all the patrons. Ooh, we're starting right off the bat with the rock vibes. Always loved vibes like more rocky songs. Ooh. Okay, so right off the bat, before we get into the hook, I love Divide Music's storytelling ability. This is kind of a lost art, I feel, sometimes. Like, DPS used to be really, really good at it. He's kind of gone away from the more storytelling type of music and doing more of his own thing. But I miss just listening to a song, and it's like listening to a story. And Divide is constantly doing things like that. And the way he tells a story, sometimes he tells it right out, or sometimes what he does is he just changes words here and there throughout a song. So you might hear like the same concept, but he will change like the plural from like you to I'm or we. Sometimes he'll do something like that. So I'm really curious what he goes. Like, in the future, he could say, we're living in a vertigo. Like, that could happen. I'm not going to really predict what the end of this song is, but I'm trying to explain, like, he's really, really good at telling stories, and he's really good at doing different ways of telling a story. And I'm loving this whole imagery of, like, being stuck in the rain and just feeling like you got to keep on going and going and going. Literally, that's what I was feeling last week, and that's literally the reason why I took a break, was like I felt like I needed to stop and just kind of slow down. So already, like, I'm already connecting to this song, and it's just so good. It's so good, and I'm loving the guitars and everything. I'm actually going to rewind it all the way back. Screw it. I'm loving the guitar intro so much. He's so good at both guitars and drums. The way he can combine them fits that really cool rock feel. Also, shout out to the video editor. This is slick. Wow. Man. Oh, that was a great hook. That was such a good hook. Just that whole feeling of like hanging on to memories that you really want to last forever, but sometimes you just gotta let go, just gotta keep on moving forward. Got that. I wonder if there's like some more darker underlying theme to this, like the feeling of losing someone that you care about. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean death. It could also be like losing a friend. And just you're trying to cling on to those positive memories, and you just can't. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be death. And like another idea that I've got was like that whole feeling when my parents were getting divorced. And I just wanted every single day while that was happening for them to be happy, to kind of live the happy moments again, and to be a solid family again. That was something that I wanted so much, and I bet a lot of people who's had parents divorced feel that, where it's just like, why can't we be happy again? Why do we always have to be mad at each other? And I love that idea of just like, it's hard to say goodbye. Sometimes you just gotta face the facts, and not everyone's, meant for each other, and you just gotta keep on going. Life just keeps on going. So just that whole idea of just keep on going. I love it. Mm-hmm. Feel the need to worry about what's waiting behind the door. What gives the feeling that it can't get better? I wonder what it thinks of me now. I wanna break out from the constant battle of Wow, now he's just spitting what he wants, trying to prove what he is to a crowd. I love that. Wow, shout out to the video editor here. This is insane. No luck. I love that. I love the four-leaf clover. I doubt that was much of a reference to Black Clover, but no luck. We get that. I like it. I like it. No four-leaf clover. Always been man. Wow. Wow. So, I'm going to go back to storytelling here for a second, because this is another thing that Divide does so well when it comes to telling a story in the music. He's very particular on when to be upbeat and then when to not be upbeat. He's very meticulous about that. So in the hook, he's got these drums that are going really fast, and you hear a whole lot of noise going on, and he's basically got all this energy, this passion, saying, these are my feelings, I can't trust myself. And then he drops. And that whole meaning there is just like, okay, now I'm really gonna look inward. That the hook is him screaming out into the world, like, I can't trust myself. And then here is like, okay, let's take it in. Let's actually talk to myself here. And so he's got this dichotomy going on, and he does this with so much of his music. If you pay attention to a lot of my Divide music reactions, I'm constantly talking about like when he decides to pull away from the instrumentals, like how he just clicks them off. and he just talks, and that really illustrates one point, or when he really brings in the instruments. Again, he's so meticulous about that. And so that's something that I always encourage, like, newer artists, is to listen to Divide Music and learn how he structures a song and everything, because he's so meticulous with what he does. It's amazing. I love it so much.
Everything is
Yeah.
nothing like before. I've tried to hold it together,
Yep.
clinging on to memories I swore that I could hang on forever. But the end of the road wasn't far ahead. I let go and I suddenly woke in my bed, ripped the haze from my eyes. I've always hated goodbye.
Wow, that note.
Always
Hated goodbye. Wow. Hold it together. Hated goodbyes. Man, Divide is so good at just making such upbeat songs and positive songs, you know. Songs that, you know, I'd love to listen to before going to work. And that's not what I wanted. I will back up. But songs like Move Mountains or Set It on Fire. Love those types of songs because it's just pure energy. So I'm just so astounded. I'm gonna leave a comment and just say, I love the way you tell stories through music. All right, and that's gonna be it for this reaction. I'm going to do a quick plug. I will have my next episode of Talking Nerdgore this Tuesday. It's going to be featuring Professor Carl, and we're going to be talking about Black Clover. So if you're curious on my thoughts of Black Clover or his thoughts of Black Clover, tune in at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and yeah, we will have that episode up. With all that being said, I'm the Anime Overanalyst, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.